What's up guys, in this video I want to go over the Dark Zone perks and my personal recommendations for which ones you should be using. It's worth noting that this will be mostly from a perspective of a PvE main player in the Dark Zone environment. Not that I can't stand the PvP, but I just generally try to steer away from it when I'm in the Dark Zone unless I absolutely have to. Just before we get into this, you can respec these perks, so if you choose some here and don't like them, no worries, it'll cost you a little money, but nothing major, and you can pick entirely new perks. Tier 1, you've got no options. You get an additional slot for contaminated gear for your little yellow bag. Nothing really to note about that one that's too special. Tier 2, we've got some options. Terminator, which gives you 25% increased DZ XP for killing rogues. Sightseeing, that's 25% XP for clearing landmarks. Breaking the Law, that's 25% Dark Zone XP for surviving a rogue timer. Now my go-to here was Sightseeing. That extra bump of around 250 to 300 XP when you finish a landmark is going to add up to a lot of XP over the course of your 50 levels, and it is still the one I've been running after I hit level 50 to get those caches. However, if you're in love with the PvP, the Terminator perk is a beast in the occupied Dark Zone. I think while I was leveling, I cleared at least the last 8 or 9 levels before hitting 50 in about a 10-minute span or maybe less. That's a lot of XP, but like I said, I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the PvP, and I really get more bang for my buck if I stick with Sightseeing anyways. Tier 3 unlocks your daily rewards at the DZ Safe House. Tier 4, we've got two options, either Sleight of Hand, which gives a 10% reduction in rogue activities, or Bounce Back, that's a 25% reduction in rogue cooldown. I like Sleight of Hand here, it's just a quality of life thing I guess. I like being able to rip open those DZ caches or hacking terminals. It might be all in my head, but I feel like it helps me to get my Thieves' Den triangulation done a little bit faster. Tier 5 is another no-choicer, and you're going to get a 50% chance to automatically secure one dropped contaminated item on death. It's a nice little addition, but definitely no choices here. Tier 6, we have 3 more choices. Keymaster giving 25% chance to acquire DZ keys from loot crates. Explosions giving you 25% chance to acquire grenades from loot crates. And Medic giving you 25% chance to get armor kits from loot crates. Now this one kind of comes down to playstyle a little bit. If you're not rocking a heal, then maybe armor kits will be good, or if you're heavily relying on grenades, then you would be best to use the grenade perk. But for me, I like the keys. The more keys I have, that means the more loot I can get, which is never a bad thing. Personally, I just don't find myself running out of armor or grenades. Maybe my RNG on those is just really good, I don't know, but not having to go rogue when I'm looting chests is really nice. Tier 7, we have 2 choices, either Vanish, giving you reduced nameplate visibility when you're rogue, or X-Ray Eyes, giving you a larger detection range for enemy rogue nameplates. I always run X-Ray Eyes. I just like being able to get the drop on someone, and with the Nemesis always being in my inventory, it makes it possible to one-shot down them from stupid far away. Sometimes I can finish an engagement without the rogues even seeing me if I play my cards right. Tier 8, another no-choicer. You get more stuff for completing alerts and landmarks. I didn't notice like a massive change, mostly I just noticed more crafting materials for the most part, but to be fair, I didn't do like a percentage calculation either. Tier 9, you get to choose between Double Daily Winner, giving additional rewards from the DZ Safe House, and No Honor, giving you the daily rewards in the Thieves' Den. Either of these are fine. I like the rewards better out of the Thieves' Den, mainly because they have a chance to be contaminated, and I find that my gear that's contaminated is generally better than otherwise. Other than that, it just really comes down to playstyle. If you go rogue a lot, Thieves' Den. If not, then the Safe House. And the Safe House is definitely the safest and most convenient option if you're just looking to get the most gear per minute, I would say. Tier 10 is simple. Keep it clean, and it gives you a 10% increased chance to get contaminated items to drop. And Tier 11, this is the final one, and we have 4 choices for the first time. Get to the Chopper, that's 25% faster extraction time. Can't Catch Me, that's 25% manhunt bounty clearing rate. On Your Feet Soldier, giving you 25% revive of allies that are Shade status if you are also Shade status, or Dark Deeds, that's a 25% faster Thieves' Den triangulation. Now for a while I was running Dark Deeds, as I really like being able to triangulate even faster than I would normally. However, I have switched to Get to the Chopper. That 25% faster extraction time is just fantastic. The more that you can keep you and your team safe, the better. You know as well as I do that as soon as you pop that flare up, you become an instant target for anybody that wants your gear or any rogue agents that are already nearby, and it also makes it a much more hectic landing zone if you have more time for people to come and get you. So it's definitely the one that I would go to. The other ones are just kind of lackluster. I mean, I haven't gotten used as much out of them, to be honest. The Manhunter Timer is okay, but it's just not my cup of tea. So that finishes up for the perks. I like what they've done to the DZ, honestly. I think it's a big improvement over what we had in Vanilla Division 1, and it just seems like they're making better improvements all the time. That's all I have for this video, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think, or if you have any questions. Like this video, it really does help me out a lot. Subscribe to the channel for future Division 2 content. With that, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.